Autumn has come to my home, and I am very excited for this new season. Autumn has always been my favorite time of year, and I decided to celebrate by bringing out a few little decorations here and there. This past weekend, my family came to help me run a booth at a local market. I was able to sell some of my deluxe prints as well as my new book. It was really exciting to get to talk to customers face to face and share some of my inspiration and talk about my art in a more personal way. I really enjoyed it. Last week, I also took Bear to a local pumpkin patch to pick out some new pumpkins for the front porch and a few little places around the apartment. One of my favorite things about having my own home is being able to establish traditions of my own. A lot of my traditions are inspired by the ones I had growing up, such as visiting a pumpkin patch every year. But I love having traditions because it gives me something to look forward to and it helps me more intentionally enjoy the present moment. Something I love about where I live is the abundance of local farms where I can get produce or things like these pumpkins. I love being able to support these families and their work, and I truly enjoy getting delight from the fruits of their labor. I've been thinking a lot about home the past few days. Life has been pretty stressful with school. It's been an adjustment that I'm still not used to, going back from days at home in the summer to a very busy pace. I'm still not used to being away from home as much as I am, and it makes me a little sad. But I'm working on cultivating my home environment so that when I am home, the time that I have there is even more restful for me. For me, my home is a haven, a refuge. I can get quickly overwhelmed with too much social interaction, and so having a place that is welcoming and restful the minute I walk in the door is so beneficial for my soul. I've tried to think about ways that I can make my home environment even more restful, and I wanted to share some of the ways that I do that with you. I don't have a lot of money and I have even less space for decorating, but I try to be very intentional with the way that I do use my space and the things that I do purchase or make for my home. Something that I love to have around me is scented candles. Even just having a couple of tapers on the dining room table can elevate even the most basic of suppers to a feast that is so inviting to sit down to and enjoy. This is one reason why I love mythology candles so much as well. They create such an ambiance and atmosphere. They're perfect for lighting if you're about to read a book or perhaps watch a movie or just simply enjoy a long soak in the bathtub. My apartment is lacking in the natural light department. It has been challenging to find places to film these videos in my apartment. But something that is important to me is to make sure that my home does not feel depressing, especially during the long nights of winter. And one of the things that I've done to remedy that is have some string lights in the living room, sometimes in my bedroom. And I also have a few different lamps to create some mood lighting when it gets dark outside. I love turning those lamps on in the evening and pouring myself a cup of tea and just resting in my small, cozy apartment as a little shelter at the end of the day. Over the years, I have learned that I'm a person who is deeply sensitive to their environment and the people within it. I didn't always know this about myself and would wonder what was wrong with me when I would get quickly overwhelmed or affected negatively by wherever I was. And now I've come to realize that this is both a good thing and a bad thing. I can quickly size up a toxic situation or a threatening situation. But in addition to that, I can quickly be affected positively by a peaceful and a restful environment. Knowing this about myself, I have sought to make my home as comfortable and restful as I can with what limited resources and space that I have. And it's really helped me having a place that I can come home to and know that I'm going to feel safe, that I'm going to feel joy, that I'm going to be surrounded by little hints of beauty and things that just bring me joy to own and use. And I truly look forward to going home at the end of the day. An added benefit to having a home that feels restful to me is that it inspires me to create. I've added colors and pictures or just beautiful objects that I love to look at that put me in a state of mind that is ready to create new beauty of my own, beauty that is reflective of my own spirit and the things that I love. The autumn season is a perfect time to think about cultivating home because before we know it, we're going to be stuck in home quite a bit more than we usually are when it gets cold and the nights tend to be extra long, the days falling short, and we end up staying indoors more often than not. The hobbits are among my favorite characters in Tolkien's Middle-earth, and I draw a lot of inspiration from them when it comes to preparing my home for autumn and making it cozy. My favorite description of a hobbit home is from the opening lines of Tolkien's book, The Hobbit, and he describes it as being a place that means comfort. And I love that, and I want my home to be a place that means comfort to me, to those who enter into it, even to Bear. I want him to feel restful while I'm gone and enjoy his space, his little den. I hope that you can take some time to get outside and enjoy autumn and to watch its arrival. Wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful day or night. I will see you next time. Bye.